I couldn't sleep, so I did a stupid thing. I mapped every time this fall that Cora knew something she shouldn't have known. Every single time.
And
every one of them happened in front of a camera. Not a hidden one, Kaya. A town one. The ones bolted to every corner on Main Street, the gas station, the school lot, the traffic poles.
Those are municipal cameras. They're supposed to feed the county.
They're supposed to... They don't... They're all one brand, Hargrove Security. Every external camera in this town is on Hargrove's old contract. And they never went dark when he did.
so when I walked Dorothy to the diner, when we flagged Cora's place, when Miles staked the ranch road.
Watched. All of it. We've spent 2 months thinking we were the ones doing the watching. We were on camera the whole time.
Then we've never had a blind spot. She has. Nine that I can see from here, Miles. All the same housing. All angled at the sidewalks, not the road. Nobody watches a sidewalk for traffic.
They watch a sidewalk for people.
And that van's been on this block 3 days. No plates I recognize. Antenna on the roof that a delivery van has no reason to have.
Somebody's not just recording us. Somebody's watching it live.
So this is how she always knows. Cora doesn't have a gift. She has a feed.
Which is almost good news. A person who guesses, you can't beat. A camera network, I can find, I can map, and I can kill.
Then that's the job. We find who's on the other end of that feed. We prove it. And then, Finn, we blind her. We take her eyes. Every one. For once she doesn't get to watch us coming.
Here's what the cameras do. They don't send to the sheriff's server. I checked. The county feed's been dead since spring. Instead, every camera phone's home to one address, one hub. And the hub isn't in a building.
It's in the van.
It's in the van. Mobile, so it can't be raided, can't be subpoenaed at a fixed address. Whoever runs that van sees this whole town in real time.
Then we go look at the man in the van. I know him. That's the private investigator we ran out of the county last fall, Cole Travis. He didn't leave, he came back with better equipment.
He's not watching for a client, Miles. Look at the screens. That's not one target. That's the whole town, all at once. He's not an investigator anymore. He's an eye.
Then Cole Travis is the muscle's muscle. The camera network runs through him.
I couldn't get inside Travis's van. But I didn't have to. The hub has to send everything somewhere. Nobody stores a whole town on a van. So I followed where it sends. Where it phones home when the van goes to sleep.
And?
Kaya. The camera feed. Cora's eyes on Zuri's grandmother. On us. It uploads to the same place as the Meridian water data. The exact same servers. The pipe under Callaway's land. And the cameras on Main Street report to one owner.
Say that again. Plainly.
The people watching Dorothy are the people stealing the county's water. Cora and Whitmore were never two problems. They answer to the same person, the same dark box at the top of the ladder.
It all comes home to the same door. It comes home to the same door. Cora isn't a neighbor who found us. She's an arm the machine reached out. because we're the ones who exposed the machine.
Here's how we take her eyes. I don't smash the cameras. That tells them we know. I loop them. Every Hargrove camera in town shows Travis a quiet, empty street on a gentle repeat, while we do what we need to do underneath it. For 1 hour, the whole town has a blind spot. And it's shaped like us.
And the proof?
Copies of everything. The feed, the routing, the address it phones home to. Already packaged. Miles hands it to Walsh outside the department. Walsh hands it to Reyes. Travis and his van are the evidence.
Then let's give him a quiet street. Every camera in this town's been feeding your van for months, Cole. That's not surveillance. In this county, that's a wiretap with a lens. This folder's already in Helena. It's already Reyes's. I watch. That's all I ever do. I don't decide who I watch and I don't ask why. You want the why? You're standing 3 rungs too low. I'm a camera, deputy. Somebody else is the eye behind me.
Same answer as more. Different words. Every one of them a hired part. Every one of them pointing up.
Nobody at the bottom of this thing will even lie about the top. They just point.
They took my little windows today, Dorothy. Every camera in this pretty town, gone quiet all at once. That clever grandchild of yours, I expect. Isn't that something? A child who can turn off a whole town's eyes.
But here's the thing about eyes, honey. I had them a long time before I had cameras. I know your Zuri takes the long way home when she's scared. I know which stair in your house creaks.
I know you fold the past up small and keep it in a drawer you think nobody found. I don't need a lens to see you, Dorothy. The cameras were a courtesy. Blinding me only means I have to come a little closer.
She lost every eye she had that day, and she smiled like I'd brought her flowers. That was the moment I stopped hoping she was only a woman. A person who can't be blinded isn't watching you with her eyes.
The surveillance and the water theft upload to the same servers. That's not 2 cases anymore. That's 1. The thing watching a grandmother on Cedar Road is the thing that dried a county and lost a senator. Tell the kids they were right, but tell them to hear me. If the eyes and the water are one machine, then whoever's at the top has been building a file on 5 teenagers by name. They didn't stumble onto Copper Falls. Somebody pointed them here. Find out who said their names. We took her eyes. That's real. For the first time, she can't watch us.
And for the first time, we can see the shape of the whole thing. The cameras, the water, Cora. It's not a town gone bad in pieces. It's one hand, one owner.
Follow the cameras, you get the water. Follow the water.
You get the money. And money always has a name on it. Meridian. That's the next rung. She said blinding her only means she comes closer. So we'd better reach the top before she reaches the porch.